Okay, so we're back. That break was probably one of the shortest breaks. And my fingers are still so cold. Okay, let's see. So, there were two attacks that really just messed us up. One was the attack with the Zerglings early on that had some banelings in it. The second one was the Roach one that just kind of put the nail in the coffin. So my Zergling speed is slightly ahead of his. And I was able to hit the hatchery a bit. And because Zergling speed finished, I was able to go into his main base. How many record kills did I get? Just one. Okay, so this is the first attack that really messed me up. I think I saw I saw the Zerglings on the minimap. In terms of units, how far ahead are we? We're only 4 workers up. Is not having a Zergling in front of his base that critical when I have like overlords right here? Because the distance between here and here, did I actually see the Zerglings running by at that overlord though? I guess that's the more important question. Oh, I did have Zerglings right here. And then... yeah, okay, so I already know it's coming. And I start producing them. Maybe I should always just have like a pair of Zerglings or 2 back home. Because I can't even start producing banelings because I don't have any Zerglings yet. Man. Okay, well anyway, how much damage did we take from this? Last time. Things are pretty even, and then the banelings come in. Oh no, workers killed, he's killed 8 in terms of units. We're behind. Then he has roaches. Kill off a queen. Kill off a drone or 2. So, in terms of units, let's see here. So we're not too far behind in drones anymore. But he has a bunch of roaches. And let's see, I just now have my roach warren. I started floating a lot of minerals back there. Okay, let's go back and see. Let's go back and see what's going on here. Okay, so I start this at 6 minutes, and I don't produce any units. I think probably getting these 2 along with this is a little bit too greedy. Maybe? I actually don't think it's too greedy, it's just I need more units. Let's see. How many kills was I able to get with this? I was able to do a lot of damage with that counterattack. It's just I didn't have any freaking roaches to defend this. Okay. So... probably at 5 minutes we start our roach warren. Okay, yeah, let's just try getting our roach warren at the same time we get our 3rd hatchery. When we're going for a faster base like that. I think that makes sense. Sounds reasonable. Because after that point we really just lost the game. It was him just re-macroing up and then pushing and killing us with a roach gun to your head. To my head. Sadness. Okay. Why do I have the Indiana Jones theme stuck in my head? Oh. Maybe it's probably because of Hearthstone. Oh. Now we're up against a Master League Zerg player. Name is Fleet on Ulrena. The only reason I remember this is Ulrena is because it's kind of shaped like a sideways U. Okay, so I'm going to be Terran again. Let's see what we can do here.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
There's a lot of choke points, so actually maybe just going for mech is okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's stay on one base for a bit.
보급고가 부족합니다.
Reapers are okay on this map as well, and they're so good for scouting.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Get up A gas, and we're going to get up our second gas pretty early here.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이
Let's just see
부족합니다.
what we can do.
광물이 부족합니다.
Try and get up Banshees very quickly. Get the guys on gas. Now everybody's in gas. Okay, this is the last SCV produce. Look at the timing between these two buildings. Beautiful. They almost line up perfectly. How many Reapers do we want? Probably only want one for scouting since we're going to be taking up pretty quickly here.
광물이 부족합니다.
And hopefully... yeah, let's get up the factory and then build a marine to fend off the overload for the scouting later.
업그레이드 완료.
Looks like he's hunting around for it. Is he really just gonna come into the base? What's he saving up for? This is very suspicious.
부속 건물 완성. 그곳에는 착륙할 수 없습니다.
But he doesn't have any gas, so what's he doing? I don't understand. RT.
광물이 부족합니다. 부속 건물 완성.
I guess we get our stem up.
광물이 부족합니다.
Tech lobs on everything, man.
광물이
Let's get up
부족합니다.
tank so we can defend
광물이 부족.
our currently building expansion, and we're missing it, I guess. Was the supply blocked? It looks like it was supply blocked. Great.
에너지가 부족합니다.
He should have a spotter on my natural expansion.
그곳에는 착륙할 수 없습니다.
Let's keep this one on the high ground. Transfer some guys down. Try and avoid the overlord if we can. Get some more barracks up. Salvage the bunker in the main base. Build a bunker of the natural.
업그레이드 완료.
Let's see, what's he doing? Oops. Ah, Jesus.
광맥이 고갈되었습니다. 부속 건물
Okay, so he does have his third base up.
보급고가
great.
부족합니다.
We were able to do some damage with that. Can you build a command center up here? You can. Build another one of these. And these. He did have his lair up really, really fast though. I'm not sure what he was doing with that. Let's get up an engineering bay.
광맥이 부족합니다. 연구 완료. 보급고가 부족합니다. 보급고가 부족합니다. 부속 건물 완성. 보급고가 부족합니다.
So he's just going for a roach push. Or a roach attack. Roach style play.
보급고가 베스킨 가스가 부족합니다. 베스킨 가스가 부족합니다.
He's staying on very low econ.
광맥이 고갈되었습니다. 업그레이드 완료.
Ah.
업그레이드 완료. 광 광물이 부족합니다.
Ah. Ah.
광맥이 고갈되었습니다.
Ah, how did he see it on the high ground? Man.
광물이 부족합니다.
He must have been like right at the cusp.
광물이 부족.
Or he could have just had high ground vision. I mean,
광물이
that's completely possible as well. My tank drop micro is like really, really bad.
광물이 부족합니다.
So he does almost have the space. Okay, attempt number 2.
베스킨 가스가 부족합니다.
Let's see if we can try and deny this base. And while he's over there, let's kill this base.
업그레이드 완료.
Target firing OP.
업그레이드 완료.
So we're doing some decent economic damage. This is great for us. He continues to engage right there. Oh, we won! Go us! Victory. Yeah, him engaging in that tiny little choke point is probably the best case scenario. Just does so much damage. So it looks like, yeah, he was off racing. Watching the replay. Okay, so let's do some analysis here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And a couple of gas geysers. Get the Reaper up. Gets us their hatch up. Gonna be a little bit mineral starved here for him. In terms of units, he's just drumming up hard. Production, drumming up hard. Getting his lair up very early. And I'm pretty sure I scouted this. I'm like, what the heck is this lair for so early? And I was pretty freaked out by that fact. Let's see, production of SCVs. Oh, fairly consistent. And Marines around the same. 3rd CC up. I think a pretty good time. I think we used the tanks a lot better than we have been using them. Like, we leapfrogged them from this point. He probably could have had the creep at our base if he was, like, trying to push it really hard. Let's see here. This engagement went decently for us in terms of getting lost. Oh no, it went amazingly for us. Yeah, the little siege tank push actually was working great for us. He does kill off these backdoor rocks. And we pushed through this tiny choke point again, and then everything went to poop because I couldn't kill or drop the tank in terms of units killed though. We've killed 23 workers, which is pretty good. I should be more careful in this engagement. Kills off a couple of Marines with corrosive file, that really shouldn't happen. Kills off the tanks, but I killed off more workers in the meantime. 36 have come down now. Does he rebuild them? He's just now getting his +2/+2. I have +2/+1 almost done. I think a more moderate upgrade type build is better on this map, like just a single upgrade. And then you gradually expand to your third base. But he also didn't have any spotters for my fourth base or fifth base, like no Zergling, no Overlord to scout for it. So don't know. Let's see. But my actually rewind a bit because we were floating 1.2k minerals towards the end of that game, which is terrible. Doesn't start happening here. Let's just select all the production facilities right here. Everything's not very consistent, but we really don't have the money for it right now. Okay, now it's really oh, probably when we were stutter step microing. Still really can't do too much. Okay, again, when microing production falls down a bit. Microing production. Right now it's okay, but it's like, it just has to be consistent all the time. These little lulls in the production, I think, are what's causing it. Yeah, see, like right now, there's nothing really producing. So, like, we have 6 Marines producing, but we could be making so much more. Where we could just have more stuff, man. Okay, so there's that. And I think this is going to be the last game. No, this is going to be the last game of the day. And up against another Master League player this time. It is going to be against a Terran buddy on Priam Terraces, the Gold Blaze map. Good luck in Common Protoss. This Terran, I believe. I wonder what happened. Okay, we win. Woo. Okay then. I guess he just... Oops. Whoops. I accidentally requested him as a friend. Oh, he's probably gonna deny it. I just wanted to look at his profile, man. His main race is Terran. Going to be up against Protoss, buddy. Good luck on Zerg. Okay, so let's see. Oops. Okay, this is let's send this guy to the natural expansion. How do we want to play this map? Zerg versus Protoss. A lot of these areas are like wide open, so I don't know how I feel about Roach Hydra. We'll go for a hatchery first, because most Protosses go for a gateway expand. And then we'll go for our supply or spawning pool. Still not sure how I should play out this map. There's not even that much dead space for like Mutalisks and stuff. So just that. Let's scout around our natural expansion, just in case cannons. Doesn't look like cannons. Let's go for a third hatchery. Just kinda gotta do it blind, man. I don't know if he made an expansion, but we're just gonna go and assume that he has not. Oh, well that's unfortunate. I just scouted here! Oh, Jesus. Well, good thing we have a backup. Hurry, make a queen. Okay. Oh wait, that was a mistake. Well, you can just... whatever. Is this probe stuck in there? Whoa. Save the drones, man. Yep. We're just gonna go for it, man. Depressing, man. And now this shouldn't do anything because there's cannon. Oh wait, yes it can. It can. Go, overlord. Morph. How long does it take for overlord speed to finish? That's a really fast upgrade. That's great. I don't think it'll matter by the time, but hey. Oh, run away, overlord. Up. Up. Nope. Juked. He's killing off his own buildings. He's gone insane. Quickly, Swiglings, over here. No! And we won. It worked. Oh man. That was great. That felt great. I can't believe it worked. Okay. So, I could have sworn that I scattered around my natural expansion. Okay, so... Dude, okay, wait. I totally did scout around my natural expansion. Okay, so... Slow motion cam. Okay. Slow motion. Do I see it? Hup. And... Jesus Christ, I just don't see it. I'm like, I'm fine. Totally not fine. This is totally an area where you can get behind. Thank God for overlord jobs though, man. Look at this. Oh, he's building 2 Stargate. Oh, and he built 2 oracles, but I saw the Stargates earlier, so I was like, oh, okay. Better build some spores. And I was floating minerals for days, but it's okay because he left the game. Like somebody once said, you don't necessarily need to win, you just have to make sure the other guy loses. So, that's going to be that for today's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's see here. And what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for tomorrow's stream, but we'll think of something. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more interesting than just this map-oriented play. And until then, I will talk to you guys later.